Happy Sunday morning. I hope you're getting ready to go to church. I am. And I was just thinking this morning about two ladies this week who I have watched just selflessly move over to make room for the next generation to lead. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I made sure that I went to one of them and said, look, I'm seeing what you're doing here. And that's really a very selfless thing to do. Thank you for making room for the next group of people to lead. And as I was reading Genesis 37 this morning, that exact thought came back to me again. When Joseph was sharing the dreams with his brothers and his father that he had had, Joseph's father rebuked him at first. His brothers were angry with him for sharing the dream, and his brothers got jealous. But his dad, after rebuking him, kind of pulled back, and he thought, maybe I need to think on this a little bit. And I think sometimes what happens is the reaction of those two groups of people exactly. The dad, even though he reacted at first, he stepped back and he realized there's something going on here that I need to pay attention to. And the brothers, they reacted with jealousy, and they continued to be jealous and let that rage rise up inside of them until they began to do things in Joseph's life that were very displeasing to God. And as we are progressing in our walk with the Lord and our adventure with Him and the doors of opportunity that He opens before us, it's very important that we be careful not to self-protect, not to build boundaries around our turf in ministry or in our job situations in the secular world. But everything we do, everything we are is for God's glory. So therefore it doesn't belong to us. We need to be careful that we move over when it's time to move over, that we make room. Just like when you're driving on the highway and somebody comes up behind you and they're ready to pass you, whether they're going faster than you think they should, or whether you really want them to go past you or not, the proper thing to do is when you get the chance quickly to move over and let them go by. And we need to be careful that we're not protecting our turf when God is raising up people around us to help them to move over when we need to move over, to become that bridge for them that helps them to move forward, even if that means laying yourself down so that they have a place to walk, to go from one place to the next place that God is taking them. And maybe they can't get there on their own, but they can get there through you. So allowing ourselves to be that bridge, allowing ourselves to help others succeed, that is pleasing to the Lord. So as you look around you this week and in your job and in your ministry, things that you're doing in your Christian walk, make sure that you're allowing others to come alongside, allowing others to pass you by, and that you're giving a hand to help them. You're reaching up to people who can help pull you up at the right moments, and you're reaching back to pull those people up who God has assigned you to encourage and pour into. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and if you're at the Resting Place Church this evening, ladies, with us, I will see you there. Have a great week.